welcome to my channel. Name is KOMC Beastdoc. For those who do not know what KOMC means, it means King of My City, because I am from Memphis, Tennessee. But I moved to Wichita, Kansas in 2016 with my family. But anyway, this is my first sit down and talk video. This is also supposed to be a project for my speech class at Southeast High School. I'm supposed to be doing a persuasive speech, and the topic I chose is tobacco. Tobacco should be illegal, not marijuana. So, as we know, smoking tobacco or nicotine can cause a lot of things, such as cancer, heart disease, stroke, lung diseases, diabetes, COPD, also known as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which includes emphysema and chronic bronchitis. A known fact about tobacco: more than $240 billion in healthcare spending, nearly $185 billion in lost productivity from smoking-related illnesses and health conditions. Nearly $180 billion in lost productivity from smoking-related premature death, and $7 billion in loss of productivity from premature death from secondhand smoke exposure. Now, onto marijuana. Marijuana, also known as cannabis, is a green or gray mixture of dry shredded flowers and leaves of the hemp plant. This mixture is most commonly known as marijuana, and it affects the areas in the brain responsible for movement and memory. It is the most often used illegal drug in the United States that has been being used for over the last 5,000 years. Marijuana smoking is still dangerous. It is so less than smoking tobacco. The biggest advantage marijuana has over tobacco, though, is that people who use it medically or recreationally were allowed by law and don't have to smoke it if they don't want to. Smoking cigarettes can cause significant lung damage, including the respiratory symptoms, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and lung cancer. It accounts for an estimated range of about 443,000 deaths, or nearly 1 in every 5 deaths. Each year in the United States, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, data for long-term effects of marijuana use on the pulmonary system has been scarce until now. Now, a study in 2009 actually found that moderate marijuana smoking over a 20-year period was actually associated with reduced risk of head and neck cancer. In fact, some of the chemicals in marijuana, such as THC and especially CBD, have been found to promote tumor death, show, and potential as effective tools in treating cancer. THC is known as the tetrahydrocannabinol, and CBD is cannabis. Now, off of the facts about what marijuana and tobacco is, I'm going to tell you personally what I think about marijuana and tobacco, and how we all know that marijuana is illegal and tobacco is not. But actually, tobacco is like killing. It's like killing us. It can move slow, but it's killing us at a faster rate than marijuana actually does. Marijuana doesn't technically kill. It might like take control of your mind. Like you can be high out of your mind, or like I said earlier, like memory loss, or like you may not even know what you're doing when you're using marijuana. But people do get like creative with it. It falls under like smoking it, putting it inside foods like edible, or making types of drinks or stuff with it still edible. But I just think that tobacco should be illegal if tobacco is the one actually killing off the population because of the cancer and the diseases that it's passing off. And marijuana, even though that it can be dangerous still, because you're high out of your mind, so you won't understand anything you're doing. Maybe some people will. They just won't admit to it, or yeah, people actually gain memory loss from smoking it. And then but tobacco, or also known as nicotine as well, it spreads to your body slowly, but it can kill you at a faster pace than marijuana. Uh, then for tobacco and nicotine, they come in all different types of forms. Like some, they come in cigarettes. Uh, I know that I think I heard they have tobacco, some type of tobacco chewing thing for adults. I don't know if it's candy or not. Uh, excuse me. We also have vapes. Uh, Vapes are actually like more like I don't know. Like you can get attracted to vapes like faster. It's like that the word addicting. Like it's addicting once you have had experience with it or have used it before. Now, and like once you think you starting to like it, same thing with marijuana, just not just nicotine. You you tried it before, you had experience with this tobacco and marijuana, and now you're addicted to it. Like you just can't let that go out of your life. You think that you always gotta have this in your possession now, or think you have to have this. Then really it really doesn't trigger them until really it's this other party or friend they have that always like trying to introduce them to do new things, or introduce them to new things, uh introducing them to new things like such as smoking or vaping or whatever. And then it's not even just that; it's with drinking as well. Drinking is not inside of the document, but I'm still going to mention that. Uh, Drinking is is a major problem actually. Drinking alcohol is like worse than trying to smoke marijuana. Drinking alcohol, you're like not sober, like you're like you don't know what you're doing at all until you wake up. And what I think it also kind of has a memory loss type thing, like short term memory loss or something. But it's like you gotta catch yourself in the act. It's like you gotta be able to control. You gotta be able to control the effectiveness that it's trying to do over your body. Cause but that's all I have for this document. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. And I will see y'all in the next.
Shorty. Listen up, I ain't tryna lie to you, shorty. I'm just tryna have a good time with you, shorty. But deep down, I am not that guy for you, shorty. I'm just tryna vibe with you, shorty. It go down, fucking, I'ma slide for you, shorty. I've been tryna show you all the signs, little shorty. But I can't hold my feelings in the sky for you, shorty.